Hi friends, it's Udhaya from Backyard Garden Highlights. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today I'm planning to share with you guys how to grow string beans. Of course, everyone loves to eat garden fresh and crispy beans for their day-to-day meals, salads and so on. I love to make poriyal. It's a cuisine from South India. I love the freshness and it reminds me my mom and childhood. Last year I planted around 6 to 8 plants and I got loads and loads of harvest over my family needs. I shared some with my neighbors. This time as I planned for so many flowers and vegetable plants in the small backyard, I planted only 5 plants and it is producing enough for making poriyal twice a week for a family of 4. I planted 3 seeds early spring in a small container and transplanted them around May 2nd week to the ground. Also, I direct sowed 3 seeds as my successive planting around May last week. Out of 6 plants, 4 plants made and that's producing abundant harvest. I bought these seeds from a local garden center. The variety name called Blue Lake Bush Beans and it costed me about $1.5. I just planted and watered, no fertilizer. It's just a easy maintenance and easy growing plant. I would really recommend growing beans for a beginner gardener. So it's really a best plant for beginners. It started flowering around end of May and my first harvest was June mid. Since then I'm harvesting because every 2 to 3 days I have to harvest so that I encourage the plant to produce more, and also the plant is producing ton of beans. I also left few in the plant so that I could collect seeds for the next season. That's another best thing I like about gardening. I bought these seed packets last year as one-time cost and then I started collecting seeds so I could use them for the next seasons. I prepared the soil with 1 inch of compost on the top soil and planted them in the sunny location which gets around 4 to 6 hours of sun daily. I kept the soil moist until seed germinated, which was about I think week time, then watered 2 to 3 days once based on the soil and the heat condition. I try to water to the roots so leaves don't get wet. Overhead watering may result in disease, so I wanted to avoid. Bush beans doesn't require much plant support. However, I found it useful to keep the plant straight and help avoid flopping over during the heavy rainstorm. Beans mature in 50 to 60 days, which is about 2 months from transplanting or sprouting. When the pods are about 5 to 6 inches long or pencil size, they are ready to harvest. End of the season, cut the plant at the ground level and leave the roots in. Because beans are nitrogen fixture, so it will enhance the nitrogen component in your soil. And try to rotate the crop in the raised bed so that you don't carry forward any disease from the previous season to the next season. Anyway, now that I shared you guys about my experience on growing and harvesting beans, let me take you guys to the kitchen.